Everyone, I guess no one can see me. I guess I'll reload.
And we're just waiting on Jeff to get into audio.
I took my shower, but I couldn't find the,
Can't find
Can you
what?
hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, weird.
the
I entered the chat before I turned on my headset, and then I had to
It's like
That's
it's
what
touching. We still need to go shower.
yeah, but let me just.
sorry for being late.
Oh, no, it's
Okay, well, I
fine.
did quick.
We haven't even started, so.
Good. My uncle moves out tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
Yay!
Hey, Jeff, look in the general Discord chat and scroll up to my second to last post.
Guacamole.
The one right below it.
Now I don't see anybody's.
I just
What the
disconnected. I'm
fuck?
logging back in.
Oh, okay.
So, you went to a new dentist
Yeah.
because your last dentist was waiting for the cavities to get.
I don't know if it's out of negligence or what, to be perfectly honest, but it's like when I left the dentist after the last cleaning, they're like, you have one cavity that needs to be filled and like one other thing that we're going to watch. I go to this new dentist and they're like, I can't believe the other dentist didn't see this.
Well, do you have proof of that?
Yeah, I do. I've
Like
got
X-rays and stuff?
well, they have the X-rays that the last dentist took, because they transferred them over when I went to for the dentist visit.
Yeah. And did they look at those X-rays and say, yeah, it's clear as day on there?
I couldn't tell you on that part. I'm not a dentist.
You ought to ask them that because, I mean, if they had very clear evidence that you had like pre-cavities and stuff forming, and they just didn't address it at all, I don't know if it would be malpractice or negligence, but I'm sure you could sue them.
That's a lot of.
I'm sure you could find a lawyer that would take that case.
The thing is what you're looking at is with 5 crowns total, one of which I'm getting replaced. The other 4 I'm going to ignore because my crowns are fine. They're old. They're older. So I'm going to deal with them as it comes. So that brings that total of the estimated patient portion of $3,800 down to like $1,300.
Oh, okay.
And then my insurance will cover 80% of that.
Oh, well then that's not too bad then.
So in the end, I'll end over the next year and a half. I'll end up paying $350 for fillings, which is not great, but
Not as bad.
not as bad. Not as bad as when they handed me that sheet of paper and said, "You have almost $10,000 of work that needs to be put into your mouth."
I'd be like, well, fuck it.
Shoot me now.
I guess we're pulling them.
Yeah, all of them.
That would arguably be worse.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone's
My mom
video.
went through full dentures. It's
I
awful.
don't see anyone's video. Yeah, full dentures exactly.
No, doesn't your jaw start receding if you pull all your teeth? I think that's what I've
Your
been told.
your gums start shrinking.
You have problems.
All right.
Create
I see Danielle.
a set of issues.
She's the only one that works. Am I the only one that works for you?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Both
I
y'all
don't
suck.
have anyone's.
Oh.
Oh, I see Jeff.
I hit refresh on mine and all of a
Oh,
sudden.
there's Scott.
I think I was the
What's-
problem because I hit refresh on my little camera thing and all of a sudden everyone popped up.
That's
Well, I
obviously it. Getting you a new camera.
I just loaded into the game, so
All right, we're gonna get started. That's enough teeth talk.
teeth talk. Tune in next week for more teeth talk.
Turn in next week for the pregame show where we talk about dentistry and cops murdering their girlfriends. All right, so
What that guy is, that horrific looking man. He's
that story has already been told. You could watch it on the recording.
No, I made sure it wasn't on the recording.
Okay. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, let's see, Silmorn and Pikey went on a grand adventure where they got some stuff and got drunk, leaving the party behind after they had been wrecked by mummy rot and other lizard men.
We found creative solutions to difficult problems.
Yes, you got drunk. And now, and Gundren's missing, so that's great.
That's right. Yeah,
I can't give you all nice things or you lose them. And now we're sitting here in the dungeon with just Numeragez, Silmorn, no, not Silmorn, Davril, and Smokeen. We're just having a grand old time waiting for something to happen.
It's the other foot.
Something wonderful to happen.
Something wonderful is going to happen.
Can't wait.
And we're just going to go ahead and do it. As you are sitting around twiddling your thumbs, the wall that that Gundren disappeared through, something starts to shimmer on it.
Uh-oh.
And 3 nice ladies just come melding through the wall.
Describe these nice ladies to us.
They are very nice, and they want to give you hugs. And they are almost definitely snake people.
Jeff, it's like the burning ladies from Dark Souls.
I like them. They're sexy.
They are scantily clad with snake eyes and...
Snake cleavage.
Yeah, snake cleavage.
Is
Hold
there
on.
copious amounts of snake cleavage?
Dragon Man loves that.
Well, Dragon Man's on the ground crying because of all the terrible things that's happened to him. I posted it in general chat. That's what y'all see. And they come melding through the wall.
What kind of fabric is that? Is that satin?
Roll an investigation check.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not going to. Just continue.
Okay. You're not hyper focused on the fabric at this point. And they immediately all point their hands in your direction, Scott.
Like this or like that?
Like this.
Uh-oh.
And it's time for initiative.
Do I roll? I don't know if me and Silmorn are like back. If we gave the scroll to
You are not back.
Okay.
They all decided to drink.
You already had your side quest.
I just wanted to know where we were. I didn't take any notes last time.
You are drunk and in a box on the way back.
Okay.
Drunk in a box. That's all you gotta know.
Where's where's initiative? I don't need that one.
Save us, Smokey.
Protect the Dragon Man.
Holy
right
shit.
now.
I got a
Dragon-
20 on initiative.
Dragon Man goes first.
Well, let me roll for the pure blood or the snake ladies real quick. Or did I already? No, I didn't.
Did you call them purebloods? I guess that means they're Yuan T, right?
Sounds like it.
All right. Well, through Numeragez's amazing ability to what? Am I in the wrong layer? Yeah.
You might be. You're probably in the map layer.
No, I
You
just,
need to
I just can't
token
click.
layer.
I can't click on anybody.
Go back to the token layer.
I'm on the token layer. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna refresh. As the snake ladies come out and roll initiative, if I can click on them.
Did you place them in the wrong layer?
No, they're in the right layer. And my map is loading. I think the problem is that this game hates me. Yep, that's it. The game hates me. We've figured it out.
Mystery solved.
Where's Clay?
At work.
He's in a box on his way here.
Yeah.
How's he liking his
He's
job?
He's a small mouse in my pocket. I don't know.
And first up is Numeragez. How's it going, Dragon Man? How you feeling?
Dragon Man has pissed himself. There is a little bit of blood in the urine. Not a lot. Not enough to be alarming, just,
I mean, you should be alarmed. You have 2 health.
Any amount of blood should be alarming.
It's not pouring blood from his dragon dick. But
So
it's enough.
the dragon dick is not wounded.
It's flecking out, right? Just flex.
Flex, yeah.
It's flexing. Your dick is flexing and blood's coming out.
No, not flexing. Fleck.
Okay, just making sure.
Although with Nat 20 on the initiative, it could be flex. Actually, it has engorged itself and has propped me up from the floor. Standing.
Okay.
Oh.
Because
It's like you have another leg. You're a tripod.
because of that sweet Nat 20.
And what do you want to do?
Well, if I take 2 points of damage, I disintegrate, right?
Yes, that is absolutely correct.
Hey Jeff, remember your weapon's ability.
They haven't attacked yet, but they are obviously hostile, right?
They are obviously hostile. They are in a spellcasting pose.
Should I try to intimidate, scare them off?
Do you feel very scary right now?
Well, I mean, I'm sure I'm pretty gruesome looking with 2 health.
I don't know how intimidating.
It would make me. Yeah, I'm sure that my
As you're using your dick as a cane to prop yourself up, do you think you look intimidating?
kind of intimidating. Certainly would imply great strength, you know. Alright, fine. Obviously you want me to attack them, so...
No, I don't want you to die.
Okay,
But
well,
you
then
do whatever you want to do.
Away from them.
Like you do what you think is right.
Seriously, you can run.
Where?
You can run. Or crawl away with your dick. I don't know what that
Ugh.
Can I hold my action?
Yeah, you want to delay your turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay slumped against the wall. Hopefully they didn't see me.
Hopefully they didn't see you. You said you just stood up with your dick.
actually do that. That was just a... Right, I did say Dragon Man pissed himself. That was probably more in character, so... Dragon Man is sitting in a puddle of urine slumped up against the corner, so he's probably not doing too much. But I'm gonna hold because I see them come into the room, and rather than reacting, I'm just going to try to lay still because I've been slumped.
Okay, so Numeragez has delayed his turn. D, what you got?
Okay, I'm gonna try and get all their attention. So I start shouting at them. I don't know. What you up to, scaly face? And then I'm gonna take a couple steps back and shoot him with an arrow. So the one right in front of me.
All right, so it looks like Scott's the tank.
The squishy wizard is the tank.
Mage tank.
So on the first one,
That's a hit.
well,
Bam.
Take an arrow to the shoulder.
hit him again.
Also a hit.
Hit the one in the middle. No, it'll probably miss.
That's a miss.
And that's about all I can do. Hope they
Explode.
hope they find me interesting enough.
Okay. Next up is the snake people,
Great.
and one of them is gonna pop off a short bow shot at Smokeen. Oh wait, hold on. They have magics. What's the range on this thing?
If it's magic, it's further than you think.
It is not that far. Damn. But you're going to get a taste of it, Scott. One of them's going to pop a short bow shot off at Smokeen.
Okay.
17?
Hit.
Alright, you take 16 damage.
Damn.
Are you resistant to poison? I don't think you are.
I feel like you're
I don't know any reason I would be.
Alright, you take 7 piercing and 9 poison damage.
Okay.
One of the other ones is going to put up its hand, or it's going to leave its hand up at you, Scott, and a puff of green smoke is going to come out at you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Just roll a straight Constitution roll.
Yep.
20.
Oh, you lucky bastard. Okay. Nothing happens. The other one is also going to do the same thing at you.
Boy.
Of course.
16.
You were super constituted. This is the best wizard Constitution saves I've ever seen.
Thank God, because we need some luck.
Yep.
All right, you're up, Scott. What you got?
Immediately, I'm just going to point a finger out straight at them. Tap,
And run away.
tap, tap. And a line of thin red light shoots out of the end of my finger and centers on the Yuan Ti in the middle.
All right, we got a fireball.
A level 4 fireball.
You are not
The range
fucking
of a
around.
fireball.
No.
The range on fireball is definitely greater than 10 feet.
It
What
is.
the radius?
It's okay because I have sculpt spell, so you guys are safe.
Nice.
So 30 feet is safe?
Well, it's a 20-foot radius, so you're safe no matter what. But
Okay.
I think Smokeen is as well. The only one that wouldn't be is
Yeah.
Scott, but he could sculpt himself.
I sculpt myself basically. So I need them to take a dexterity. Each one to do his dexterity saving.
All right. What's my spell save? Like 14?
14.
That's not great for the first one. Or the second one. Oh, there we go. One survives. All right. The first one rolled a 4. We're going left or right.
We're going from left to right. Which one rolled the save?
The one on the far right.
Okay, we'll move left to right. So starting on the left. Takes 34 damage.
Holy fucking bejesus.
Good.
Immediately falls to her knees.
Second one
Knees?
takes 25 damage.
Yeah, that's what I said. Knees? Still lucky.
Tail, leg, I don't know. Still, that one's like, "Ah, you come to my house!" And the other one takes half of whatever it is.
Takes half of 36.
18?
18.
Whew. Falls to one knee and is like, like 1 HP away from dying. That's all I
Is
got.
she
That's
bleeding
the,
out of her dick too?
yes. You couldn't see it because of the scales, but it's there and it's poking out and bleeding now.
Hang on a second.
Couldn't see what?
You have something else, Scott?
I don't know if I want to waste a spell slot doing this.
Do
It could save Jeff.
It could save Jeff.
Let's see, what's my movement?
Can you cast a second spell?
I can.
Use the magic missile, dude.
No, it has to be a bonus action spell, and I only have one of those, and it imbues it on somebody else.
What does it do? Does it save Jeff?
It's Dragon's Breath. It gives them basically a burning hands cone attack of an element of my choice.
Oh, you would cast it on someone, but you'd have to touch them, right?
Correct.
So you want to run over to Jeff and touch him, or run over to Danielle?
You see, Smokine is fine with her longbow. She can obviously handle herself.
I would not waste a spell slot on that. It doesn't sound like.
Yeah. No. Okay. So I won't. But I'm going to retreat to full potential.
As far back and as far away from Jeff as you can. All right,
That's my turn.
Jeff. This is your last opportunity to put yourself in the turn order before it's your turn again.
Okay. I'm actually going to do, having witnessed that fiery explosion and Smokey's excellent shots. Dragon Man was watching from one bloodshot, and he is going to stand up and use his Warhammer of the Morning Sun
Okay.
with my. I'm gonna weakly hold the hammer up and charge up its radiant power.
Okay.
So at the start of your turn, you can choose for all attacks made with this weapon to gain the following benefits. Call Radiant Power from the skies to damage foe. It's able to strike a foe 30 feet away and still treat it as a melee weapon for the purposes of the creatures within 5 feet are also targeted by this attack but take half damage.
So basically, he makes a ranged attack as a melee.
Yep, hold up that hammer and charge it. I'm gonna lob it.
All right, lob it.
That bitch right there.
The closest one.
Sorry, hold on. The one in the middle.
Okay, one in the middle. The sturdiest looking one.
Yep. Was a 25 hit?
A 25 is a hit.
Was a 13?
That's 13 radiant damage.
You almost take her jaw off.
And then half damage to the two beside her. So 6. So 6. And 13.
Okay. Two of them die.
Yay.
Without getting to do a damn thing.
Good.
And now it's your turn again, Jeff.
Dragon Man was weakened from that throw, and my Warhammer is now laying over there, right? It doesn't return to my hands. It
No,
doesn't say that it does.
it's not Mjolnir, so no.
Oh, wait.
So
I mean,
you chunk your hammer like a fucking WoW paladin.
Yeah. And Dragon is now wobbling and slumps back to the ground.
Okay. It's your turn again. Are you gonna slump?
I'm slumped. I forfeit my second part of the turn.
All right.
For role-playing purposes.
I'll give you inspiration for that. You can use that whenever you need to.
Actually, Dragon Man is unconscious now.
D.
Okay.
Good job.
I'm gonna scream out, "This is my house now, bitch!" and shoot her.
Well, yeah, she did.
It is your house now, bitch.
I shot her through the mouth.
It was a description of the grisly demise of this Yuan team.
This
Yeah, the killing blow.
With
Wait.
a crit, I mean.
it was a crit. You basically
And a ton of damage.
you basically like pinned her to the wall through her brain, and she's just hanging there.
All right.
I like it.
And as that happens,
No.
you see something giant meld its way through the wall,
Oh, fuck. Of course.
and it comes out and looks at its dead comrades and lets out a roar.
God damn it.
I still have a second attack. Can I use it?
You absolutely can as soon as I add this person to initiative.
Is the box here yet? You
Nope.
should have gone through Amazon.
So it let out a roar, right?
It let out a roar, and now it's Danielle's turn.
Does he slide into this turn, or does he have to wait till next?
He slides into this turn.
Oh boy. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna take off another shot at him and say, "You too!" And I hit him.
That's a hit.
Bam.
That's a good hit. It takes it right to the peck. You hit him in the nipple. The weird snake nipple.
Bullseye.
And then,
Yeah, a snake man's nipple.
He rips it out and breaks it in two.
and then I'm gonna.
Does the Snake Man's roar wake me from my unconsciousness, or am I still so
You are still conscious. I would say you're dozing in and out, and that would absolutely alert you to the current situation.
Okay. So Dragonman sees him and goes, grunt, fuck. But does not move.
He is he believes in returning people in kind for their actions, and pulls out this giant ass longbow that's as tall as Smokeen and fires off a shot at her. 18?
Hit.
18.
Oh, damn it. It did that thing where it crit, but it's not a crit because it's
What?
it's second. It's like it always rolls advantage, so I could see the stats, and it rolled a crit, so it's like fucking me up.
Just take the first of the plus things.
Okay, hold on. I don't know how. Hold on. I'm just gonna roll damage again.
It should say like something plus something, and you just take the first something.
I'm just rolling damage again.
Like, no whammy, no whammy.
Huh. It's better for you. It's less damage, and it doesn't require me to calculate anything. However, it's still 23 damage.
Oof.
23.
Yes.
And that's better. Jesus Christ.
Ow.
How do you feel? How you feeling?
I mean, I'm alive.
On a scale of how you feeling, how alive are you?
I feel like I am 2/3 less alive than I felt like a few minutes ago.
Because he's got multi-attack.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got to do it, I've been trying to aggro.
He rolled a 24 this time
Damn, even with my +4,
for 13 damage.
I am still alive.
That's a miracle.
Are you trying to party wipe us?
No, half the party's missing. It won't be a party wipe.
Oh,
They're gonna come back, and one person's gonna be a pile of dust, and the other two are dead.
yeah. If most of the party dies, I'm out.
Davril, you're up.
Davril points his finger at him.
He's gonna do that thing he does.
Then Red Line streaks out.
Are you sure you don't want to just book it?
Is this
Like a
DF
coward.
yet? Is this
No.
DF?
I'm just curious. I want to know if Davril is a coward,
Davril's not a coward.
but he is prepared to die.
He is prepared to die.
Excellent.
Then Red Line comes out of his fingertip, meets Snake Man's chest. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
If
Throwing
if
them
Scott-
fireballs around. Go
so
ahead.
you'll know if Scott dies, the that transit spell dies with you, and we're stuck in town.
Holy shit! You sent it to Scott?
Clay did. That's what he just texted me. I didn't.
Oh.
I don't have the spell.
the box is just gonna open up again at the bar. And you're gonna be like, well, I guess we're not going back.
No, it'll be more like a what happened.
That means everybody died.
Yeah, I guess there's no use in going back now.
All right, dex saving throw.
The box could be hopelessly lost in limbo.
He rolled a 10.
Oh, he failed.
That's excellent, I think, for y'all.
Cast across the plane.
Can you cast like 2 more fireballs back to back?
No, but he takes 29 damage.
Fuck.
He lights up in fire and his scales glow, and it shudders him a little bit. It's like he's at half his life.
Okay. All right.
Next up is Jeff.
Hang on.
Oh, not Jeff.
Easy now, easy.
Hang on. I still have movement if I want movement.
Okay.
Sometimes we move.
Operation Human Shield.
All right. Now we're good.
All right, Jeff. What you got?
Is he still in the shower? He's got a good shirt and head there.
60 feet.
As you're sitting there, you start to feel like something around your waist is wiggling, and
It's
you
his
look
dick,
down. Yeah, it's his dick. That's,
Taking a life of its own.
it's your other hammer is like vibrating.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna reach into my pack discreetly as I'm still kind of playing possum. The snake man does not see me.
The
Has the
possum
snake man
could
noticed
be-
me at all?
I don't think he's like he's aware of your presence, but you're obviously not a threat to him right now.
I think he's worried more about Magic Man.
Yeah.
And bows on there.
I'm gonna grab another beer real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna reach my hand into my backpack and touch the head of the warhammer. Does anything happen?
Absolutely. As soon as you lay your hands upon it, it's almost like you're in a trance, and you're seeing. It's like you've been shoved out of your body into an astral form, and this ghostly dwarf is taking control of you. And he gives you 27 temporary HP.
Oh.
And the hammer cracks. But cracks but is not broken.
Okay. Cool. It's always nice.
Would you like to do something with this?
And I'm holding the hammer, right?
You are holding the hammer. By the way, you're a dwarf right now, in a dragon's body.
So is Gundren, or not Gundren?
Sorry.
Well,
Numi Aethergard has taken control of Dragon Man's body. And since he is also your character, you could continue to play him.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, with that being said, I guess I feel a whole lot better with the extra hit points. And now I'm a dwarf. I'm gonna run forward and smash that snake man.
Okay, as you stumble forward and you almost trip over your dragon dick because you're not used to having one,
And the puddle of urine.
and the puddle of urine, you bring down your hammer and what? You tell me what? Oh, 24? Yep, that's a hit. You bring it down. It's like this is a very tall monster, and you basically sweep his knee, almost knocking him prone. I believe. Sorry.
Did I miss something in the 10 seconds I was out?
Jeff is. Numerages has been possessed by Numi Aetherguard,
The dwarf.
the dwarf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the warhammer, the old warhammer, started vibrating. So I very discreetly put my hand into it, and it cracked a little bit and gave me temporary hit points. And my dragon man spirit was cast into the aether to be lost forever.
I would say lost forever. He's watching.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I am going to expend a spell slot to do another radiant damage pop on this guy.
Okay. Do that.
What was it? It was 2d6.
You are the paladin. I do not know.
2d8. Okay. I want to show myself. 11.
And then it's like he gets electrocuted by holy damage. And he just, shakes.
Okay, and then I'm going to swing again, because I got 2 swings. I still do, right?
Yeah, you still have 2 swings.
Even being a dwarf.
You are still a paladin.
Pallid dwarf.
Pally dwarf. You're still a dragon. You're just controlled by. You have a dwarf spirit going on.
A dwarfadin.
Okay, that's another 10 damage. He'll take that damage.
I'm gonna let out a deep dwarven laugh.
A belly laugh. Guttural.
And it comes out sounding this. I don't think Numerages has ever laughed like that. I am curious if the party is confused about what's going on.
Maybe concerned.
Concerned. That's fair.
Do I have a spectral beard?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
That's a dead giveaway right there.
Actually, I have a question. Does Numi Aetherguard know Tila? I was under the impression that Numi and War were drinking buddies at the Fellatio Forest.
Right, but we weren't old friends, I don't think.
No.
Okay.
We had come together at the bar, maybe, and we had spent a little bit of time. But yeah, no, we were not like old friends prior to it.
Just new drinking buddies.
Yeah, we were mercenaries that signed up with Gundren, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
You're up next, D.
As far as I know, we're still.
Okay.
He's looking he's looking rough. It would be a really good time to crit.
Smoking in.
I'll do my best.
I don't believe you.
That's the only thing I'm really doing. That was not my best.
You just popped an arrow into nothing, and then the next one does hit for 10.
Right in the eye.
Right in the right in the eye. It's still got one good one. And you got anything else before it takes a swipe at Dragon Man with multi-attack?
No, I'm just gonna start jumping up and down and saying, "Hey, over here! Focus on me! Don't worry about him!"
You have 8 health also, so I'm curious if that's
Yes.
a great idea.
But I can be brought back from the dead. He cannot.
That's true. I don't know if anyone has that spell handy. Okay.
No, I mean cure wounds if I am filled.
Oh yeah, that's true. Assuming anyone has spell slots. Okay. Next up is the dragon. I mean the lizard. I mean the snake. The giant snake monster man.
The giant UNT.
Yeah, the giant the UNT abomination.
Yeah, I was gonna say abomination.
And what has he got? Oh, that's not good. He's gonna fire off a longbow shot at Scott. And it's 11.
That's a miss.
Whew. You can't even see the fight, Clay. That's hilarious.
That's a bummer.
Don't worry. He gets to fire off 2 arrow shots, Scott.
Oh,
16?
that's a hit.
Do you have resistance to poison?
I don't think I do.
Do you
I'm gonna
have...
say
You are not mummy rotted, right?
I am not mummy rotted.
Okay.
No, I'm fine.
He just did 29 damage.
Okay. Davriel falls to the ground. Actually, wait. 29?
29.
Davriel falls to the ground.
Next would be Davril. But on the ground,
Davriel is now unconscious.
Davril, I would love for you to make a death save.
Is that just a roll of d20?
Roll a d20. 11 and up is a pass. Not that is a fail. You inch closer to death.
Oh boy. Alright.
Jeff, it's your turn.
Dragon Man. Yumi Guard.
That's going to get confusing, isn't it?
How aware is he aware of the fact that the Warhammer has curse? Was he the source of his powers?
Numi Aetherguard is absolutely clear in the understanding of the hammer and knows everything about it because he was put inside of it.
He
But
knows that,
the hammer has cracked.
so it's safe to assume that he won't rise from the dead if I kill him with this hammer.
I mean, that's an assumption you can make, yes.
I'm assuming that then.
Excellent.
I
All
like
right.
the note. Remember to swing again.
The first one hits for a big old 10,
And
taking out his other knee. If
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use a second level spell slot on that first swing to give it 3d8.
all I'm saying is, if you used your point of inspiration on that second hammer swing, it'd probably kill the drag, or it'd probably kill him if you did enough damage.
Oh, how does that work?
Inspiration lets you roll with advantage on anything, and you can only have 1 point of inspiration in your slot at a time. Once you
Maybe make you some.
go for it. So it's
8.
8. Holy fucking hell. He falls to the knee. He falls on his hands and knees, and he's hanging on with 2 health.
Once again, does he have knees?
He falls to slither on his snake thing.
Uh-huh.
On his eel leg.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't have legs.
Oh, he doesn't have legs. Okay.
He falls forward and he pushes himself back off the ground. He looks like this.
But he does not do so with his injured dragon dick.
No, this snake has no dragon dick. He reproduces with his tail
It's good.
Or his tongue.
or his tongue. Whatever gets you going.
That's a
Multi-purpose.
story for another time.
And is that you, Jeff, or do you have anything else?
Dragon Man lets out another deep dwarven laugh, and that's it.
D. This would be a great time to hit.
He is very hurt.
He is like bleeding out of everything.
Oh, I was gonna go try and heal Davil, but he's still got another turn, so I'll try and hit him.
Strike the final blow.
Ba-ba!
That's a hit. That's a dead man.
1.
He falls to the ground and goes to the ghost. Or gives the ghost. What's that saying? Ghost? I don't know. He's dead.
I thought it was
Gives up the ghost.
Yeah.
He gives up his ghost. His ghost is waving goodbye. He's like,
Gives up the
deuces.
ghost, not his ghost.
He gives up his ghost.
That's weird.
You leave the mortal coil.
Ah!
Yeah, Coil, because he's a snake.
That's
Okay.
terrible.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here and
And
cast. I'll just do first level cure wounds on Davril.
Yeah, Davil.
You have to have.
it looks like you just
So there's
Yeah, I
two
clicked on
sides.
thing.
you did nothing.
And then the
I don't see no numbers.
It looks like you cast it as a spell card and not an attack.
Yeah,
or
I
whatever.
just clicked. I said, hold on.
No holding on. I'm gonna give you grief until it's correct.
He gets 5. I'm trying to correct myself, and y'all are like,
How
blah,
do you-
blah, blah, you clicked the wrong thing.
How'd you get 15?
You rolled a
That's
15.
no, he gets 5. The 15 is for the second level.
Okay. She's only giving you 5 health, Scott.
That's okay. I can deal with that
Makes
for
him
now.
alive.
All right, you can't. You
Davril gasps deeply and rolls over.
And in that picture, let me see the hairstyle
All right.
of that picture.
So you've defeated my Snake Mans,
See the hairstylist.
and
Woman's.
Ah!
Alright.
Not only the snake men, but the snake woman and the snake children too.
Yep.
no, just the Snake Women. The Snake Children are still available for later.
Grabbing your hands, but first I need enough
Thrashed.
room.
Yep, Snake babies are fine.
No, the men and women are dead.
There's-
Okay.
There's definitely more snake ladies, and there's more snake abominations in there.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I gotta put him to bed. I'll be right back.
First,
Don't worry, we'll have fun without you.
things first.
And
Man's gonna pile the bodies in front of that wall. Or, sorry, dwarf man, dragon.
Dwarf Man, Dragon Man.
Dwarfman, Dragon Man.
Gonna create
Okay.
barricades.
And as that happens, something is going on in the ether. That is the traveling box. And hey Clay, can you post me the traveling box spell?
Oh my god, you're so needy.
I know.
I would like to know what happens if the trap is lost in transit, or if the person that's casting the spell is...
So is it safe to say that you go through like some dimensional shit to get there?
Dimensional shit or dimensional shift?
Shit.
Human
I would
shit.
say not unless you cast it at least a 8th level. Which I'm not.
Like I'm curious how you like how it travels. Like it's obviously instantaneous. So is it fast or it bends time?
The way it works is I ask my dagger to put it somewhere else, and he does.
Okay, well that's great. We're gonna go by that. So what happens is whatever I want to happen for plot reasons.
Yeah.
All right. As you step into the box with Tila, and are you transformed to a mouse or some shit?
Yeah, you're a small critter.
Yeah, mousy.
As you step into this small this box and close the lid and are whisked away, it's almost like time freezes. And you're plucked out of existence, and Silmorn awakens in his human or his half-elf form in his half-elf form at a table, a square wooden table, across from a pale-looking gentleman in a suit and tie.
Like spandex suit.
This pale-looking gentleman is holding a manila folder in front of him and says, "So let's talk about what you've done."
Oh.
And Silmorn would obviously recognize this gentleman as his patron.
Judged and weighed.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Am I
So-
still in the box?
You're in the box, as far as. And he says, "Let's consider this your performance review."
Oh, good. I'm stuck in an Amazon warehouse. Fucking perfect.
Time for QA on this shipment.
So
Get into boxes.
Well, I mean, not twice.
he's flipping through this folder, and he pulls out a loose leaf piece of paper, and he pushes it over to you. And it's a detailed account of you accepting a gift from a cleric in a temple.
I believe that was the tiefling that accepted the gift.
That's not what it says right here.
Well,
He placed it into your hand.
did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't watch it. I didn't take notes.
I think Tula, because she was the one speaking with him.
Yeah, weren't you still in mouse form or something?
No, I hadn't been in mouse form.
No, we transformed. You pulled you back. That's what.
You roll a persuasion check to persuade your patron that no, I didn't. That wasn't me. That was somebody else. Got the wrong guy.
You say that to an omnipotent being. Yeah,
I mean,
that wasn't me.
If you want to try that, you absolutely can.
Got the wrong guy.
But yes, if you try to persuade an omnipotent being, just see what happens.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. Does that win? That works. That totally works.
It, like I said, you can try, but that doesn't mean it's possible.
I just think it's fun.
It's hilarious that you rolled a 19,
Anything's possible if you just believe.
but it doesn't matter. He is godly, or for you anyway. He says no. That magic doesn't work here. Remember, I could just. He snaps, and then your magic goes away. So explain to me why you thought this was acceptable.
Because we needed someone to cure the wound, and if he was going to give it to us rather than charge us for it, I'm about that. It's called pragmatism. The same reason you use it rather than lay in the dirt and not get anything done.
Well, see, here's the difference between me and you, or me and him. I give you something, and I receive something. He has gifted you something, and he will now expect something in return.
You already expect
I don't think that you entering into a contract with another deity is acceptable. Unless you'd like to be a cleric.
We're not in a contract with the deity, we're in a contract with him. We've already been working for him. He's part of the council that sent us on this quest. This is merely a supply to help us along.
A supply?
Yeah. You wouldn't be mad if they'd given us bandages or food.
I absolutely would be upset if you accepted gifts from another cleric.
From another cleric? Are you a cleric now?
He cocks his head to the side. Are you really being a smartass with me?
I'm curious. I don't know much about you.
Did you just tell your god you don't know much about it?
He's not a god. He's a dagger.
Uh-huh.
Demigod, maybe. Maybe he's a god. I don't know.
He's an unknown quantity.
Yeah. He might be a cleric. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Do you feel very holy right in this moment?
I always feel pretty unholy.
That's a fair assessment of what's going on here. And
Are you feeling strong, friend?
And he reaches into the ether and plucks out a tiefling that looks remarkably like Tila in an unconscious state and says, "Why haven't you killed this thing?"
Why would I kill that thing? She's useful.
She's also very, there's also some powerful magical energy in here that I would like to have.
Well, she's more useful to me alive.
She's more useful to me dead.
That's a conflict of interest, then. If you'll give me more power than she has, we'll talk.
I'm gonna die.
He scratches his head, or he scratches his chin like I'm doing now, trying to figure out what the fuck to say to you next. And he's like, "Huh, let's sideline that one for a minute." And he pushes her off into the ether, and she disappears.
Poof.
Poof, back into the box, or she may have never left the box. Who knows? And he says, "Here's what I want you to know. If you accept gifts from some representative of deity again, you have no more powers. That's it. Consider this your only warning."
And if we need something from a temple and they are not willing to charge, are you going to provide it instead?
If they are not willing to charge, I would recommend that you steal it or kill everyone.
And when I start a fight in the middle of one of the well-armed towns, and the entire city guard comes down upon us,
Maybe you should be sneaky.
going to be served then?
Maybe be sneaky about it. That's my recommendation.
Come on, you know me better than
Basically,
that.
not my fucking problem.
Is fucking Hammer Time sneaky?
It can be.
Mm,
Don't worry. I believe that you'll do what needs to be done to get the job done.
I did what was done to get the job done. You apparently had an issue with that.
I do have an issue with that.
So, are you going to take care of things in the future, or will I still need to?
Let's take this on a case by case basis. And if you need to summon me, just get down on your knees. And he snaps, and you're back in the box.
Fine.
On your knees.
And guess what? Now you're in the. Now you're in a box, in a dungeon, in front of a heavily wounded magician. I guess you could see now.
Oh, hey, look. It was the things that my Spectre thought.
Am I out of the box now?
I don't, that's up to Davril or Jeff or.
Yeah, the box was sent to Davril, so he will be the only one that...
Okay, this box is now violently shaking around. Let me out of the fucking box.
Oh god, it passed through the dimension of rabid weasels. The box is full of rabid weasels.
No, the box is just full of one angry tiefling.
I just want to be clear. Is this Numi Aetherguard saying a box of weasels?
Yes, Numi Aetherguard found that quite amusing.
Fuck, he's gonna try to eat us.
Oh god.
I mean, I don't know anything about that, so...
Is Numi Aetherguard Jeff's, like, deity or like, dwarven group that made the hammer or something? Do we know that?
You guys do not have a clue. That guy is.
So-
I don't-
I
No,
just like,
well,
they
Davril
saw
has.
you like get possessed by this dwarf and shape into this, and no one's brought it up yet.
Well, he hasn't changed into a dwarf. He's still a dragon.
Oh. Okay, so they didn't see any of that.
Except he has a spectral beard.
Okay,
You have the-
Per user request.
gotcha.
Yes, he's absolutely that lizard. So what's the party want to do? Are we letting him out of the box?
Yeah, I'll open the box and let them out.
I was trying to say yes, but I had muted it. Second time.
The box opens. Out pops a
full of weasels.
tiefling and a weasel. Or a, I don't know what small animal.
I'm pretty sure it has to be a mouse. Because that's the one that I wrote down.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be a weasel, I'd be okay with it.
A writhing mass of weasels.
Oh, sorry. Tila and Silmorn definitely smell of booze
Definitely smell of booze.
to the whole party.
Were you
Davril,
just off getting drunk?
Davril doesn't care. He's alive.
Yeah. Hey, we have this thing for Dragon Man so that he's not all dying anymore. You want that, Dragon Man? Or are you enjoying the mummy rot? I mean, the choice is yours.
The dwarf left out a deep dwarven.
So, are you gonna take the necklace of curse removal?
Yes.
Yes.
What,
All that is in his hand, though.
what is he gonna do with it?
He's gonna take it in his hand. Is it in Dragon Man's hand or a dwarf hand?
I guess technically I have the thing right now because you're still technically a mouse.
Yeah.
So I walk over to Numia and hand them the necklace. It is necklace, right?
Dwarf Man has the necklace now.
Yeah. Hopefully, I guess you just put it on, or I can unpolymorph. Yes, it wears off.
You just concentrating and I quit.
Okay.
Or yeah, you polymorph me or did I polymorph? I think I had to polymorph.
I think you
me.
polymorphed you.
So I quit concentrating and become a man.
You become a man.
I
Become a man.
Would the man like to tell the
I-
other dragon man how the necklace works?
I am a man.
As best I know, it works like a necklace. You fucking put it on, and then it makes your chest shiny.
Oh my god.
Dragon Man's going to lick. I mean,
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Dwarf Man is going to lick the necklace.
It tastes like a rock and metal.
He nods, his spectral beard shaking slightly.
And then what? Does he eat it or something?
He begins to dance a jig. Because he's just so happy to have his new necklace. And he's letting out a dwarven laugh the whole time.
To recap, Dragon Man is being crazy. Gundren's missing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Smokeen and Scott are half, well, 3/4 dead.
More than that.
90%.
Oh, wait a
Then a
minute.
lot of us have not a lot of spell slots. I think we all need a long rest.
Yeah.
Dwarf Man looks over at Smokeen and seeing her current state, you know, with the broken bones and the blood and all, he casts a cure wound at level 2.
Ah. Just
That is the shittiest character. Oh, it's plus your spell casting, so that's what, like, +3 or something?
You doubled up, man.
Yeah, oh, that's right. It is plus the spellcasting.
Is it +3?
It is, yeah, +3. So 6.
Have a big old 6 health.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than not having 6 health. Thanks.
Hands and nothing happens.
Nope.
He shrugged.
No, two spell slots. They're level. Yeah.
Now I'm only 46 hit points away from total.
Otherwise, I sure would.
Jeff, did you put on the necklace?
I did, and I'm dancing still because I'm so happy about it.
Alright, you have been cleansed of the curse of mummy rot.
Huzzah! Is that a one-shot necklace?
It is, it has multiple charges.
Oh.
So go ahead and roll me a Roll me a d20.
Come here, dude.
It didn't break.
Is someone going to get the necklace back from me, or do I just...
That's up to the party.
I'm just so happy. Just can't stop dancing.
Oh, while this is happening, your spectral dragon self is watching it happen, unable to interact with the party.
Interesting.
Dragon Man is not concerned.
I just met him an hour ago.
So, what would the party like to do?
Still, I'd like to long rest since everybody's almost fucking dead. I'd like to find somewhere semi-safe to do that.
Yeah, Davril groggily agrees.
Okay.
Rest.
Where would you like to rest? Is it in this room?
I don't know if we would want to rest in the room where the snake people were coming out of the walls.
No, definitely not.
Well, I mean, if there were more, they probably would have come.
Don't care.
That's a fair point. They could be waiting.
Don't worry, Dragon Man has, or Dwarf Man has made a flesh barricade.
I don't think that's a thing.
If you try hard and believe in yourself, it is a thing.
I can't hear you from there. I'll have to get closer to the mic.
The Smoking's an elf, right?
Yeah. I only
You
need
and
4
I
hours.
can do guard duty then. 4
Okay.
hours each. While they all take long rests.
Can I call dibs on taking the second half so I can fit mine in and be all better?
Sounds about right, since he's the most healed up.
Yeah.
It does not require spell slots like doesn't require regaining them. Yeah, long rest to regain them.
So, where would you like to long rest?
Back in town?
That was what, two days, right?
Yeah, it is a couple days walk. You got
Can
your
we
tents
go
ready.
back through to a room we can kind of barricade that we've cleared.
Does such a room exist?
This one?
Double doors right over there that we.
Sean, you see where I'm pinging?
I do.
We cleared that one, right?
I believe that was the room that was labeled safe.
Yeah, and we went in there, and there was nothing there, and a single door, so we could barricade it fairly easily.
Sure. Yeah. Would you like to walk back to that room and I could read the what it says about it?
Yeah.
That way you can determine if it's a door worth staying in. A room.
I was just thinking that's little room, but yeah.
Which one is that?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Door.
There's a.
No, there are. It just seems safe.
Okay, well, I mean, if you can stay here, we'll stay here.
Where? That has a bunch of rubble and 2 doors that are blasted open
that's the
by
rubble room.
like a fireball.
Oops.
Yeah. I need a lot of rest, so if it's uncomfortable around, whatever.
Well, there's just not a lot of places to lay down. I forgot this was the rebel room.
If you wanted to rest in the room that Clay was talking about, there was a pool in the middle with still water. There was a bronze bucket and a rope sits near the well. There's a brass lever. The water pour. Blah blah blah. There's mushrooms on the floor next to the well. There were spots of blood on the floor. Safe was inscribed on the wall in chalk.
Dwarf Dragon Man loves mushrooms.
And
You want to rest?
I said there were blood flecks everywhere, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I said there were flecks.
So you all would like to rest in there?
But, I mean, like, you say blood flecks. Are we talking, like, it's been dry long enough that it's in the desert, like, earth and the sun?
It's been dry. Like, it's dry, but you don't know how old it is or how long it's been there.
Yeah.
Are we talking like Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Full spots of blood on the floor, like somebody got punched or something.
Oh, I would say it's like someone got slammed against the ground and there's blood there.
Okay.
Should have had you roll for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a freebie.
That's a freebie.
I don't know. The word safe has always bothered me in that room.
Yeah, that essentially means that it's not.
Yeah.
I think it's safe. It says so on the walls in the room and on the wall outside the room. Definitely safe.
Yeah, and everyone else except for me and Tila thought it was a good idea to go running in there. So I mean,
To be fair, nothing did happen, but that doesn't mean nothing's going to happen while we rest in a room like that. What about the room we're in? Just this large.
The one with the Chimera corpse
Mhm.
that you fucked.
Yeah.
What?
It can't get any
Yeah,
more.
that happened.
like, this doesn't seem
Hey,
different.
you missed that.
Not very. No. I don't know. My vote is not for the safe room, but I don't know where else to go.
You could set up camp outside.
We could skin the UNT and make a.
Ooh, a flesh mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely lawful good.
What? No. You're not desecrating any more corpses in here.
Your
Well,
face-
Anymore.
Hold on, he's not desecrating any more corpses?
I said we.
Okay.
The royal we.
So I just want to make sure that you're claiming credit for what you did.
Oh, I'm so aware of what I did.
So you fucked it after it was dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
Explain what you did it with.
You know how it is.
Oh, yeah, with my dildo hat. Yeah. I didn't personally fuck it. The dildo hat.
Oh, okay. I forgot about the dildo hat.
So maybe
Yeah, the hat definitely did the thrusting by itself.
Yes.
You know how these things work.
Yeah. With the help of Jeff's height, because I wasn't quite tall enough. Okay.
Was there a reason you fucked it or just for funsies?
Because
Oh,
they
just for fun.
they don't believe in proper respect.
Proper respect.
Do it earlier.
Yeah.
Proper respect.
Dominance had to be asserted.
Over its corpse.
Yes. How feasible is it to get outside and do a rest out there and then?
If you recall, there was a campsite outside.
Oh, there was. I just don't know how far away it is in the dungeon if we're gonna take.
We're pretty much a straight line to it.
Why don't we
We
do
just gotta
that?
keep going. We just have to keep going east.
Like, how long would it take you to travel 200 feet?
Yeah, it's just a matter of how hurt everyone is to get them to where. If it's 200 feet, that's not bad.
You could sprint and see what happens.
I just know some people are very hurt.
Run outside screaming at the top of your lungs. Don't go in there! It's awful!
Why would anybody do that?
I'm just trying to give you all ideas that I think are helpful.
No, you're not.
You've got a really weird definition of help.
I feel good about all of these suggestions so far.
I'm sure that
Well-
you do.
We have to go back through that room to where we can't look at the statues, right?
I mean, you could look at them.
Don't.
That-
Fuck. Does everybody have plans to kill us today? What is happening?
Fucking Thirsty Thursday, let's do this thing.
Not that was too high.
So where are we sleeping, guys?
I feel like I don't know enough about what we've been through to have a vote.
No, that's fine. I would very much like to go outside. If it's only 200, I think we can all make it out there. Or at least into that next room. That was the statues, though, in the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I only showed one of them proper respect
Yeah, just don't look at them.
with my hammer. Yeah, are we gonna go outside and use that shady as shit looking campsite?
Everything's shady as shit. What's your suggestion?
I told you mine. In the room there. You don't like it, so...
You're the one that said you didn't want to go in that room just a minute ago.
I don't want to go anywhere. I'm fucking fine. Guys, you know rest.
You don't give a shit where the party does that.
I told you. You want to go outside? We'll go outside. You full of rocks? We'll look in the room full of rocks. I'm just looking for a consensus.
What does the party think?
Dwarfman laughed.
I need a rest somewhere.
Well, if we're all right here, let's just go to the safe room, cross our fingers, and hope it dies.
Oh, Merry Christmas!
Unless anyone's got fucking suggestions otherwise. Nobody's speaking up.
Alright, good. It's settled. We're in the safe room. Get your asses in here and let's rest.
Okay, I'm curling up.
We must create camouflage from the flesh of UNP Abomination.
Okay, what is the purple square that's drawn over there?
Oh, you didn't even get to see this room. Let me, I will do a quick read down of everything that you could see. As you enter the room, there is a pool of water in the middle, in a well. Oh, I'm sorry. I am stupid. Oh, there's a well in here that has a bronze bucket tied to a rope near it, while there's an empty basin that stands about 8 feet up along the northern wall with stone steps leading up to it, with a brass lever that protrudes from the wall near the basin. The sides of the well and on the floor are covered with bright red mushrooms. They are slick with a watery sheen that is definitely blood. And there is also what looks like a makeshift campsite with some sleeping bags and camping gear. You also see the words "safe" scribbled on the wall in chalk.
Fun.
Definitely a safe room.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing bad will happen here.
Never.
So who wants to take first watch?
I think we decide Selmore?
Is that true, Silmorn?
Maybe we should cast lots to see who goes, takes watch.
Smokeen and I can take watch. It's just I don't care who goes first. You'll get the benefit of a long rest in 4 hours, so if you want, I'll take the first watch, and then you can have your spell slots back in case some shit happens during your watch.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking might be the best idea.
Alright, well, let's do that then.
Okay, give me a moment. I'm prepping for this.
Yay.
It just takes it takes a minute for things to happen.
I'll be right back.
This can't be right.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
Just out of curiosity, I clicked on the Twitch stream.
Yeah. Don't do things like that. Surprise! You know what's gonna happen now.
Oh no. Oh no, I won't meta. But oh no.
But oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Clay, as everyone is sleeping, and the in your watch,
Oh god.
you hear like the ground beneath you is shaking.
How long has it been?
About let's say 2 hours.
Cool, I've got spell slots back.
Excellent. You hear shaking, and the well starts to like. You can see two giant hands grab onto the rim of the well and pull itself out.
How giant are we talking here?
Don't worry, I'm going to show you. As soon as I get to the correct layer. How do I do that? This giant.
Okay. So, I mean, hands like this.
Yeah. It pulls itself out of the well from the back. It doesn't look forward. It just pulls itself right out. It doesn't look at you. It looks like away from the party, pulling itself out. And then another one does.
When the second pair of hands grabs the edge to pull itself out,
You're definitely going to break up in the middle of whatever you say.
Yeah, that's why I don't like this.
As the second pair of hands grasps to the edge, I'm going to shout and wake the party up.
What do you shout to wake the party up? Hail and well met?
No.
You don't want to.
Wake up. There's a thing.
You don't want to yell trolls, or there's a troll in the dungeon.
Trolls.
I think there might be 6 trolls in the dungeon.
I mean, you're half right.
Yeah.
Because as you yell that and the party wakes, another one starts to pull itself out.
Bloody hell.
Let's roll initiative.
I'm gonna die.
Now, before we roll initiative, I just want you all to know it's okay to be cowards and run away if you feel like that's what you want to do. Ooh, they have multi attack.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I'm gonna spice it up. I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. I'm gonna give them all different initiative rolls.
Are you?
Oh.
Oh, nope, I guess not. How's everyone feeling?
Oh no.
I think we're waiting on a Numi Aether Guard, and then we'll begin.
Yeah, he doesn't know about this yet. He thought we were going to sleep.
So how's everyone feeling about this?
Feeling like we're not going back into any rooms labeled safe again.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
We'll be good. We got this. We champs. I don't have a lot of spell slots, but I have significant.
Have we recovered anything?
I haven't.
You've had 2 hours. If you want to spend some, I guess you could spend some hit die to recover some HP if you wanted, because that counts as
Yeah.
a short rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
And the pike can Song of Rest to make it even better.
Yeah, I totally. Oh wait, maybe I can't.
Does Song of Rest cost you anything, or is it just a thing you
It
do?
does. It cost me Bardic Inspiration, and I might be out. Nope, I have one left.
As the DM, I'm just gonna I assume that you cast this Song of Rest before rest every single time. Is that safe to think?
It doesn't have a cost, so yes, that's safe to
when
think.
for rest, definitely, because any 2 hours I'm getting the cost back. So
Right. Like, I'm under the impression that maybe Smokeen can't go to sleep unless you sing to her out here in the wilderness.
oh yeah, I curl up with her and I sing Little Red Corvette.
That is the full text of Song of Rest. It has no cost.
Nope, no, it does not. You're right. It's not like my Bardic Inspiration.
All right. Well, there's the kitty.
And it's during a short rest. So if I do have if we've only rested 2 hours, that's a short rest.
Yeah. So go ahead and spend hit die to gain health if that's what you want to do. I'm assuming you'll regain your hit die at the end of the long rest. God, this is a tight room to be fighting these giant things in.
I'm full health. I don't need it.
Oh yeah, because you were off drinking.
Yeah, I needed the spell slots. I don't know if the box counted.
Really?
Just go back to see it.
Really?
hmm
Welcome to the Thunderdome, Jeff.
I tried. I really tried, and nobody won.
Are those sea trolls or scrags or whatever?
They're happy trolls.
Yeah, they are happy to see you.
They say dinner is served.
Yes, those words exactly. If you would like to spend hit die to restore some health, you had 2 hours of sleep, Jeff.
So would you say that we completed a short rest?
I would say you completed a short rest.
Okay.
I can't remember what hit die I used.
You can't remember what hit die you use?
Yeah, like what?
It's on your character sheet.
1d10.
It's at the top. Top middle? Maybe a little lower than top. It says the words hit dice.
Well, it tells me how many I have.
Yeah, you just click it.
Oh.
No.
No.
15.
Oh, Jeff, you're hilarious.
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
Hey, Jeff. You get to do substantially more than that.
Yeah,
You do
roll it from your character sheet.
1d10 plus 1d6 plus your con mod for every hit die that you're
Oh,
rolling.
fuck. Well,
Danielle, what are you rolling a d6 for?
For the bardic thing.
Oh, okay.
For the Song of Rest? Yeah.
So you got like 22
so a
health back?
12 and a 5.
17.
So
Okay.
if a hit die is, for me it's 1d6 plus your con mod, so it would be 1d8 per level.
You would just click the hit dice on your character sheet.
Where's the 2d6 coming from?
I'm sorry, it's 1d6 because it only applies once. But
Yeah.
it's from
Song of Rest.
Pikey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from-
that's right.
I'm spending 3 die to do that.
Okay, just subtract them on your character sheet.
Yeah.
So 19.
Actually, I'm gonna do one more.
You could do as many as you want. I think you're going to get them back at the end of your long rest.
That's fair.
What level are we? Level 7, so yeah, next level I'll get more. 1d8.
46.
And then you get a 1d6 also, Scott, from Bard Thingy.
1d6. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bard Lullaby. So whatever your health is,
Like a little red Corvette for everyone to go to sleep
Yeah.
to.
none of the party can actually sleep without hearing that song now. They have nightmares.
Okay. All right.
So how's everyone feeling? Am I good to multi-attack the hell out of y'all?
Feeling better now.
Because that's what I'm about to do.
Yeah, I mean,
First one. Oh, this is terrible positioning for y'all. Did they both roll a 20? Holy shit.
Oh, do we need a roll initiative? I forgot.
You
I
should
forgot.
definitely roll initiative. Maybe you'll crit. Nope. Didn't think so. The first one is going to walk up to Smokeen.
oh no.
And he looks down at you and says, "Tasty." Oh. Okay. This is odd. He tries to bite you.
Okay.
He misses.
Yay.
He's like, "Oh!" And then he swings his hand at you. 15?
Hits. Wait. What's the first thing in attack? Did he do it?
The first thing he missed.
Okay, then the second thing would miss.
Okay. And then he swings a third time.
Okay.
I don't think he misses with a 26.
No.
But he does 15 slashing damage.
Ow.
Hammer he's got. Was he hitting him with?
Next up is the other troll who is going to come up to Numi.
Us with the group, the party.
Melee attack.
Oh no, hold on.
They do.
Oh, never mind. That's fine. He's going to roll up to Numi and try to bite you, Mr. Whatever the fuck you are now. 25?
That's a miss. Oh, wait. 25. 25. Yes, that's a hit.
For 10 piercing damage. He bites down into your shoulder.
Dwarf man lets out a deep laugh.
Then he swipes at you with his claw. And he rolls a 1. He slashes himself. Where is his health thing?
Spilling his innards all across the floor.
He scratches his face, and then he swings for his third one, and he misses. I have like a vague idea of what y'all's AC is, and I know Jeff's is definitely higher than a 12.
Yeah. But
Silmorn, you're up. Oh, sorry. He had to move closer to you, D, to do his thing.
I am going to put Hex on this one.
Okay. That's a bonus action?
Yep. So that is a bonus action. And then I'm going to walk over to him. This is a well in the middle, right? Like no walking through it. It's not like ankle
Right.
deep or anything.
That is a well. It has like 4 foot high, or 2 or 3 foot high height.
But it's deep. It's not like I just hop over the wall and walk. And it's not
Right.
fast.
It's deep. Like these things crawled out of it. It goes somewhere.
Where are the rocks from the other room? Can we put them in the well?
So I was
That ship
there.
has sailed. Yes.
Can I walk here?
Yeah, I think so. You could kind of shimmy, right?
Yeah, that's
You would have to move through Smokeen's space, but I think you can move through friendly player spaces. Is Smokeen friendly?
even if she's not and you count it as difficult terrain, I can still get there because it's 30.
Difficult.
Well, I mean, that's how you move through an enemy space.
No, it's just funny.
Alright, so I'm there,
Okay.
and I'm going to use my hit you like I fucking hate you move,
Okay.
and then I'm going to hit him like I fucking hate him
All right. Let's see it happen.
with advantage.
Gotta get that flanking. 25.
For 20 damage.
Okay. It adds 10, so it's
Yeah.
-5 plus 10.
Yep, so it's a swing for 20 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do that same thing again. So that's a swing for 5, which I'm pretty sure is a critical hit by any measure.
A 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it. No.
Okay, well, no one can say I didn't try.
I applaud the effort.
And that is the entirety of my turn. Oh, hang on. Boop, 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 boop.
You get to attack a third time. No. Right?
No,
You would like to give him a hug.
but he does take 1 more damage because I forgot I'd hexed him. So from the
So every time you
first
hit him, he takes a hex.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's necrotic if that matters at all.
It does not. Nope, does not. I need to figure out. Oh, there's more stuff here. They have a weird effect. I can't wait for y'all to do a thing. What kind of damage to that? Bludgeoning? Okay. Next up is D. How you feeling? You want to run away?
I'd get an attack of opportunity, but kinda.
You could disengage and run away.
Nobody disengages. Whatever happens.
Fuck it, it's on. You know, bust into my house. I
It's-
already determined this is my house.
It's their house.
It's my house.
You've got advantage, D.
Oh, I do? Oh, yeah, because we're flanking.
They both hit.
Damn it.
Excellent. Are you sure?
I rolled a 1 and then added a 1. So unless they are plants.
Your
I'm
sword
pretty sure
sucks. Is it like a strength sword and you're a dex character or something? Shit.
No, I'm
You're just bad.
just bad. I'm gonna try and do it again. That one hit.
That hits.
3, because I'm rolling like shit.
Maybe stick to what you're good at, which is arrows.
Yeah.
Not in melee range, though. Are you dual wielding, D? Do you have a second sword?
I have a second sword. Do I have dual wielding?
If you're only attacking with the 1 because it's a long sword, you should roll 1d10 rather than 1d8.
Oh, we're willed it two-handed.
Yeah, it's a versatile weapon. There's no downside to, or no plus to using it one-handed unless you've got some sort of weird fighting feat, which you shouldn't.
She likes to flip them off while she does it.
Yeah, I don't have dual wielding as like I'm not proficient in it. It just they told me it was a 1d8 sword, so I could try it. Do you want me to re-roll those?
If you want to swing with two hands, it'll take away your ability to use that hand later.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, she distracts them like this. She's like, "What up?
There.
Fuck."
That's better. I used 2 hands, and it hurt. Instead.
Okay, well I will give him +5 and then -15. Definitely better. He's still not impressed. Next up is the other troll, who is got a slight problem. He can't really get around his other guys because they're so big. There's not a lot of room in here, so he's going to walk up to Silmorn and try to bite him.
I think you got the wrong troll. Because the one with the 9 for initiative is this one.
Is it?
Yeah, mouse over the turn order thing. It'll show you.
Oh. Well,
What's done is done.
yeah, we're going to fix that real quick.
Wait a minute.
Don't worry. Everything's fine.
No,
Oh, wait. He had, what did he have? Like an 18?
No, it was 20, 20, and 9.
Yeah.
Was it? No. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those was the 3 initiatives.
Okay, so
And,
he needs to go over here, and he needs to go over here. And then,
Jeff should get a turn too. Did he get one?
Jeff?
Dwarf Man did not get a turn.
Oh, okay. Here's what the problem is. I didn't sort. So, Jeff, go ahead and do your turn.
The solution is that Dragon Man gets 4 turns.
Retconning like a boss.
Yup.
Let's not get crazy. But yeah, go ahead, Jeff. Do something cool.
Well,
Now that you're a crazy dwarf.
I thought
Having-
this was going quick.
I've been taking some piercing damage. Dwarf Man is now enraged.
Gonna make
Can I
you.
switch-
Are you a Dwarven barbarian or a dragon cleric?
I am a dwarven cleric.
Dwarven Dragon Cleric
Paladin.
Paladin.
Yeah.
Paladin cleric.
Cleric.
Clarbarian, yeah.
We may talk about Numi's path or
We're gonna have to have
what
a shit
effects,
like
what happens now that he's possessed after this. We may have
because
to.
yeah, he's got a spectral beard, and that's all we know. Oh,
That-
and he didn't die from the 2 hit points we thought he had left.
All right, that's a big old 7.
A 1.
That's the best hit ever.
Piece of shit.
Even on a shitty hit, you do better than Danielle.
What?
That's also a hit. Excellent. Bringing down the hammer.
Dragon Man laughs at this troll. I mean, dwarf dragon. Man.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna whip him with my tail. Just cause.
Like shake your butt at him?
Yeah, like Dragon Man or Dwarf Man is experimenting with his body, so after he smashed him a little bit, yeah,
So, someone.
exploring
I-
his body.
Okay, this is what. So let me be clear. One of you is fucking corpses. The other one just became a man, and now the dragon is experimenting with his body.
Yes, yes, he is.
All right. So, as long as we're clear about whatever the fuck y'all are.
The D&D puberty party?
Yes, exactly.
We're all going through so many changes. Hey, I don't want to hear it from the guy that just had an existential conversation with Dagger.
Hey, I was a mouse, and now I'm a man.
I'm a
Man mouse.
Man.
Wow, we are not helping our case tonight. Alright.
The
Anyway,
the other
Dragon
troll.
Man finished.
Yeah, you whip your tail at him and shake your butt, and the troll, he does a little butt wiggle too.
Aw, that's sweet. Maybe
So
we could
it's-
be friends.
Probably not.
I'm gonna shoot that puppy right now.
The troll, I don't like. They're so big. Do you think that's flanking? Clay,
No,
Sorry,
that's
the
not
troll?
flanking. That's not flanking.
are you flanked?
No, he's not flanked.
Not by rules as written.
That's what I was
I'm-
thinking.
I'm actually impossible to flank right now as rules by written.
He's basically got his back against the wall, so I would say that he has advantage.
Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you? He's gonna bite you, Clay, with his teeth, and he crit
What? No.
for 9 whole damage.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure he didn't.
Sure he did.
But no, that doesn't work on me. And then he's gonna bring down his claws. 18?
18 hits.
12 damage. And then his other claw. 11.
That misses.
Next up is Davril, who I think is probably running low on spell slots.
Not if we finish the short rest.
So you got 1 or 2?
I get half of my current level rounded up, so I get 4 spell slots back on a short rest. Once per day.
What level
Once.
spell slots?
You get 4 levels of spell slots. You can do 1 level 4, 4 level 1s, any other combination you choose.
Okay.
That's right. And guess what I did?
You
One
took-
4th level spot.
You're gonna fireball him, aren't you?
Don't do that. We're in here.
Oh my god, we are all gonna fucking die.
Guess what? Evocation School has a special thing called Sculpt Spell.
Yeah, but
Davril raises his hand above his head, and an ethereal glow surrounds the party in the room. And then he points his finger out, at this guy in the back,
Okay.
guy right here, from this
Says fuck
square.
this one.
So everything in a 20-foot radius, meaning all of the trolls,
Okay.
need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Troll number 1, the top one.
We'll say left to right.
Well, I'm saying the one at the top rolled a 20.
Okay.
The one on the left rolled 17,
Okay.
and the one to the right rolled a 6.
All right. So 2 of 3 surpassed. So we'll roll for the top one first.
Top one. He's gonna take half.
He takes.
That is so fucking awful.
That's. Oh my god. That's so bad.
Oh, he takes what, 8? Round down or round up?
That's.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll give you 9.
All right. And then the left one rolls
Okay.
for half. He
6.
gets.
Big O 16.
And then the one on the right, the one to the south of Silmore, takes full damage of 29 damage.
He takes full damage?
Well, he takes full damage because he
Yeah,
failed.
okay, yeah. Yep, you're right. Excellent.
And it's fire damage, right?
It's all fire damage.
It's good for trolls.
Oh, he took 9 damage, Clay. It'll be alright. It's only 1. He caught a flake of spark in his eye.
As a bonus action,
Which one was D trying to get away?
You're going to run away.
Davril takes
I didn't know if she
5 feet back,
No, she did not move. She fought the dude and stayed there.
touches Tila, and gives her dragon's breath.
Hey, Tila.
Hi.
Davril is touching you.
You now have
Dragon's breath.
you now have poison breath, a 15-foot cone of poison breath.
Poison, specifically. You're okay with it?
No, why would you do poison?
To make you jealous.
Why would you do poison against trolls?
Davril doesn't know any better.
Do trolls not like poison? Or do they really like poison?
Trolls
Eat that
don't give a
shit.
shit about. Yeah, exactly.
Fine. Lightning.
Too late.
No,
That
don't
ship has sailed.
Don't do lightning, do acid or fire.
What?
Acid or fire.
Fine. Fire damage. Tila now has fire breath. 15-foot
Oof.
cone of fire breath.
Nice.
That's
That
the
makes
most-
sense for me. I'm immune to fire damage, so.
Yeah, but the rest of us aren't, so be careful where you fucking
Fine.
And
All right.
You're just resistant.
Alright, Pikey. What you gonna do with that fire breath?
It's a 15-foot cone.
How does Dragon Man like fire?
Dwarf man loves fire.
15-foot cone?
Yeah.
What's the angle on it? 45
Yeah.
degree?
I would imagine, yeah, 45 degrees.
So I could aim it more towards the well and presumably not hit Numia there.
What is 40? 45 is like 1/8? Or quarter?
It's half of a quarter circle.
So 1/8 of a circle.
Yeah.
So like this. Right?
Basically, yeah.
I mean, that's 90. So that's 45.
Like all the way to it.
It's like half of what I did.
Yeah.
Honestly, if Tila moves up to this square right here, she can hit the 2 trolls.
I think I deleted Tila on accident. My bad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was like, wait, where did I go? Now there's 2 of me. What the fuck?
Shit, they're breeding.
They're breeding. Do not leave your Tilas unattended.
It's like fucking gremlins.
You feed your
love that.
Tila after midnight.
So what do you want to do?
I mean, to be fair, I'd rather have a house full of strippers than murderous monsters. But
Yeah.
So this spell
That was
lasts
my
for up to
question. If I could
1 minute.
move.
So you've got this for like the next 6 rounds. This for your
Okay.
action.
I was wondering if I could move up to here, if I could, within the realms of this fire cone, hit both of these, this guy and this guy.
The ones on the right or the ones on the left and right? Which ones?
Yeah,
I'm not-
left and right. If I could hit them both. If not, I was just going to try and hit the one on the left.
Yeah, I think that's way too broad.
Okay.
If you move up, if Tila moves north 5 feet, she can hit the 2 on the right.
But when I hit Selmorn, like
Yes.
he's right.
I mean,
there.
that's a risk you should take.
I don't feel comfortable with that. This guy just saved me of Mummy Rot, so I'm not inclined. My goal was to hit this guy over here to the left and avoid hitting Numia. That's why I moved.
Okay, so you want to hit the one on the left or the one on the right?
The one on the left.
Okay. Do your fire breath. Well, I don't know what do you...
It is,
I
it
don't
is,
know either.
it is a dexterity saving throw. So you need to, whatever Tila's spellcasting ability is.
I rolled a 15.
Is that my... Will I do that against my DC?
You go look at your spell sheet, and you should have 3 things in the top right. One should be your spell save DC.
Yeah, dexterity is +1, I believe?
That is some crazy ass sounds.
13.
No, it's your spell save. Like, go to
Sounds
your
like a
spell
game.
tab.
Oh, yeah. My spell DC is 15, that's why I asked.
Oh,
Okay.
you have a 15?
So she
Yeah.
has a 15. He rolled a 14. He fails.
He rolled a 15.
He rolled a 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So,
So
how does
Rollers,
that resolve?
roller wins.
Okay, so all right. So
You
he
see-
takes half damage of 3d6 for fire.
So I roll 3d6.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So he takes
Alright.
4 damage.
God
4.
damn it.
That's it. That's all I did with that. Does that count as my action, or?
That's your action.
Okay.
So next up is the trolls.
Yep.
This one right here. He's gonna do a thing.
Scott, what spell was that?
Dragon's Breath. It's a Xanthar spell.
Okay.
It's also a concentration spell, so I have to maintain concentration on it.
This troll is gonna try to dive into the pool. Dive into the well. He's gonna take opportunity attacks from D and Silmorn.
Yeah, he is.
Crushing time.
So go ahead and do that.
And he was flanked at the time.
Yep. D, you go. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll your wimpy sword. What is that?
8.
8.
Okay. Well, he died. He jumps and y'all like both hit him at the same time, sending
So-
him flying into the well.
So he ragdolls into the pool and just dead man floats on the top.
Yeah. Well, no, he sinks.
He sings.
He sinks for logistical purposes.
I forgot to unmute.
So you guys can't fuck the corpse.
Just thought I'd let you know.
I mean,
I
Challenge
said
accepted.
this was my house.
Yeah, I was like, it sounds like she said something about house, and I feel like we.
and the next one, seeing its comrade go down. I really need to keep these notes open. Okay. Which one is it? The one next to Numia is going to bite him, like it does. Uh, 18.
Yeah, that hits.
And then he hits you for 8. And then he Sorry, go ahead.
I thought you had 19 AC, Jeff.
Oh yeah. No, I don't. I have 18.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. No.
I did have the bonus from my Armor of Faith, but that wore off like combats ago.
Oh.
So he rolled an 18 for the first one and dealt 8 damage.
Okay.
And then he rolled an 18 for the second attack and did 10 damage.
Uh-huh.
And then he crit failed and punched himself in the face for 15 damage.
Damn, that's harsh.
So he's got a bloody nose.
Okay.
How you doing on health, Numi?
Dragon Man laughs. I mean, Dwarf Man laughs.
All right. I don't know what that means anymore.
He bellows in laughter.
He's having a good time, apparently.
Laughing, or do we hear the dragon laughing?
Well, you hear the dragon laughing, but it's got a definite dwarven, like, you know.
I think it's
The laughter is distinctly dwarven.
like it's got to be weird sounding because you've never heard him laugh before, right?
Yeah. No, he sounds maniacal and looks mad to us. Like we don't understand.
Yes, he's got a deranged look on his face.
Well,
I like it.
Now it's your turn, and you've got this troll in front of you with very low health.
I just thought it would be a good idea to chomp down on me again.
It did, or you did? You're gonna bite it?
No, it did. It thought it would be a good idea to chomp down on me.
Well, it did. And then you missed.
Ooh, don't do that.
You swing at its face, and then you. This is the Jeff I know and love, who misses all his attacks.
Mm.
Do you get 3?
Yeah, it's multi-strike because of my dwarven heritage.
Oh, that's what's happening right now?
No, I've missed the swings.
All right. Yep, that makes more sense.
Kill dwarves, they get 3 swings.
You swing twice blindly, and it's like you don't have full control over your arm length, so you don't really know where to put it. Because
Yeah, I don't know where.
Phrasing.
yeah, wait. What was the last thing that you said about where you weren't becoming a man? You were learning your body, and now you just
exploring.
And now you just don't know where to put it anymore.
Exactly.
This
Dragon
game
Man's
is
so
not rated
confused.
PG-13.
Dragon Man's so confused.
Dragon Man was doing push-ups with his dick earlier.
Hang on. So you don't know where to put it, you're experimenting with your body, and you're confused?
We told you we're all prepubescent. Like, our collective age is like 13 and a half.
It's a quest
Is that
of
average?
discovery.
Not the collective, right? We're all 3?
Yup.
That
I mean,
would be the summary.
that would explain the needless destruction of. Never mind. I'm never gonna get over that fucking Chimera. Silmorn, it's your turn.
The Chimera incident of man.
I'm going to use my bonus action to put Hex on this one,
Okay.
and then I'm going to hit him with a hammer.
Hit him with a hammer. Is this
Not,
not
not
a
using the Great Weapon Master.
okay? That's a hit.
And then,
He catches it in his mouth and spits it out,
so that's for 17.
and then he flinches,
And then I'm going to do it again.
and then he catches it with his hand and waves his finger and says, "No, no, no,
Not this time.
not this time." You don't get 3 attacks from Dwarven Heritage, do you?
I get 3 attacks from Jeff's Dwarven Heritage, don't I?
Yeah, it's an aura.
It's an aura. Of course it is. D, what you got? You gonna use the sword of great smiting or the wimpy bow of pew pew?
Well, it would make way more sense for Wimpy Bow Pew Pew. So I don't have to get near. So I'll go after the one Silmorn's on.
Okay.
Any horses in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to the horses?
I'm assuming that first one missed.
That
Second
first one did
attack.
miss. The second one, I believe, hits.
Of course I'm hungry.
Big ol' yeah, that hits for a big ol' 11. The first bow hits Clay's mace and ricochets off to the ground. The next one catches him in the shoulder.
Take that,
Take that, pew pew.
bitch.
This is
My house.
He says, "My house,
Mine.
my house."
I'm
Is that how
down.
the troll talks?
Every time you say it, he says it back.
Whose house?
I like it.
My house.
Ron's house.
Next up is the troll next to Silmorn, who's going to do that thing he loves to do, which is bite,
Oh, I thought it was die.
and then he's also going to swing both his claws. How do you feel about 16?
I feel pretty good about that.
Okay, well, the first two were 16.
Yeah?
Does that do any damage?
No, not a bit.
Excellent. The next one is a 10.
Oh, that one was it. No, also miss.
Okay. He's drunk with power and yelling crazily at Smokeen, "My house!" And then he misses 3 times because of it.
Seems like a good plan.
Next up is Davril.
The troll's enraged.
Tactical genius over there.
He's still very upset. "My house!"
He's bellowing it at the floor now.
Which one is yelling my house?
The one over by Silmorn.
Okay, well, Davriel is gonna, raise his hand above his head and snap, and then all of a sudden 3 bright lights are gonna appear above the troll next to Silmorn.
And they all shout, "My house."
They all shout, "My house." So let's see. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. So
Okay.
I get 3 attack rolls on this.
Of course you do.
First one is 15.
That's a hit.
It's a hit for 8 damage.
My house!
Rose house!
Second one, 17.
I'm
sorry.
That is
Sorry.
that is shatter.
I clicked on Shatter instead of Scorching Ray. Let's try this. 24
My house!
for 9,
Oh!
and then 21
Ah!
for 6.
Combat has just evolved into a bunch of trolls screaming that at the floor.
House!
He's a pitiful mess right now.
Davril shouts, "Proper respect!"
Proper respect in whose house? Run!
All right, Pikey, you wanna put a bow on
Why is
this?
initiative 0 now?
Because I accidentally deleted her.
I mean, it was the lowest initiative. You know.
She's in order.
Pikey still, or Tila still has Dragon's Breath.
Oh,
Just so
fuck
you-
Dragon's Breath. That did not work well for me last time. We're just
so you know, you still have it as an option.
Do you have
I
a spell
do.
called Whose House?
My house!
Dragon Breath is the finisher for when we kill the trolls.
Can you
So you
use
can top them
suggestion
off.
to make him say Run's house?
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, she wants to use suggestion to make him say Run's house instead of my house.
I don't have that spell slot.
I didn't say you could. I said you wanted to.
Isn't that a cantrip?
Suggestion?
No.
Oh my god, no.
It's a level 3 spell slot.
What?
Hey, that's how we got the bugbear to be our friend last time.
Yeah, it is probably the most powerful level 3 spell in the game. And that includes Fireball.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I have regrets all of a sudden.
Actually, I wanted to do
You could just.
this.
He's not smart. Oh wait, he might be smart. Okay, what is this?
This one.
Okay, you're gonna maniacally whisper at him. What is? It only does 1 damage. That's fun.
Oh, it does 12.
I was just telling you that I put it at a higher level cast.
And this is a psychic thing.
Yes. Wisdom save.
It's like metronome.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
Let's see how smart he is.
That's an 8. Oh, he takes 12 damage? Is the one right next to Jeff?
Yeah. Does that one mean I roll another 3d6? Or is that just... I forget how you put this in.
You cast it at what level?
I cast it at level 2.
Okay, so what it did is the bottom, the 11, rolled
Yeah.
3d6, and
Okay.
the top one rolled one more 1d6
I know,
for
just
the
one.
second
Okay.
level, and it
So
just
it is
happened to
12.
roll badly.
I was just trying to... I hadn't actually cast it at higher spells yet.
Wow, your initiative went really high.
Did it now.
Whose house?
Mouse! Alright. Is that all of Tila's abilities? Would she like to shout something?
No, that was my one action. That's all I got.
Next up is a troll
I don't know if I get too many
who is
Pretty good what?
he's gonna dive into the well.
turns.
God damn these trolls in their well.
Sorry. He's gonna disengage from Jeff and then dive in the well and disappear.
The 2d6 hammer, and at level 20, you've still got a 2d6 hammer.
Fair.
Where did this fucking cyclone of green come, Jeff?
Jeff.
What?
What?
The green cyclone.
I didn't know Cyclone.
Yeah, Jeff, with your green paint.
Wait, did he jump in the well or did we kill him?
I ain't got no green paint. I got purple paint.
Yeah, P.S. You can tell what color people's paint is by the icon next to their name.
Okay, Clay. You're the responsible party. Good
Jeff
to
with
know.
your green paint.
One of the trolls disengaged and then hopped in the well and is gone. So, Jeff, you're up next.
Opportunity of attack on him?
Yeah, Jeff gets an attacker. No, not if you disengage.
Not if he disengages.
Okay. Well,
Dwarf
Next.
man.
Next up is the maniacal dragon dwarf.
I feel like they're going to get friends.
Drag dwarf. Laughs.
Possibility.
Yeah, drag dwarf. I like that. It runs forward to the remaining troll and takes a good old big fat swing.
Oh, down.
And hits.
He's got
I was looking
Right
like...
next to
next-
My house!
Yeah, the troll spittle just flies from his mouth as he bellows that.
Yeah.
the color of the wall.
As my warhammer smashes into his collarbone, he's still screaming it.
He is. Are you gonna swing again?
Yeah, I am. Is he being flanked because of?
He is absolutely being flanked.
Well, how about that? So he takes another 8.
My house!
Ron's house.
Next up is Silmorn.
It's weird to me that, like, for the third week
This-
in a row.
This troll is looking. He's like slouched over, looking you dead in the eye, Silmorn, hanging on by a thread of life, screaming at you, my house.
I'm gonna lean in and just whisper in his ear, real nice and gentle. Ron's house.
And then
And then I'm gonna hit him with my fucking hammer. With my minus 10 plus 10, or minus 5 plus 10.
I feel like that's super unnecessary, but ah,
So that's a
Gallagher
9.
style.
that's a
And then
miss.
I'm gonna do it again.
You're gonna flail blindly at him and miss.
It still Ron's house.
My house. D, you gonna put him down out of his misery?
Gonna do my best.
We're gonna start calling D the Clover.
Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, bump those up.
That's a hit. Then that's a dead troll.
Yay! I didn't even need my second attack.
The
I killed the
Clover.
first one, so I didn't want you to feel left out.
The other one got away.
We both killed the first one.
So that's the end of that. You've killed the trolls and one escaped.
Yep.
Who's got a spell of water breathing that we can go chase down that troll?
I wish it was me, because that sounds like fun.
I mean, because he might still think that it was this troll's house.
Yeah, I'm very worried about him bringing us out of the pit that they appeared from.
Does anyone have like a couple of bags of quick dry concrete in their backpack that we could just pour into this well?
There was all that rubble from the other room.
Ooh.
Yeah, we could drop some rocks in there.
Can we drop enough rocks in there to block it off?
I think doing a strenuous activity like that would take you out of your long rest.
I'm done resting.
If you want to spend the next 4 hours moving rocks
While we're resting.
while everyone else is resting, I will absolutely let you do that. But you will need to cover 20 square feet of well
With rocks?
with rocks to cover it.
A lot of rocks.
How deep? Like, how many cubic feet are we talking?
I have no idea. I don't know how deep the well is.
Well, son of a bitchin' thing about being the DM is that you have to decide that.
Yeah, but I don't have to tell you. Would you like to dive into the well to see how deep it is?
No, I just want to look into the well and see how deep it is.
Okay, it's very murky. I don't think your magic vision gets through murkiness.
No, I don't think so. Only darkness.
Yeah,
I feel like we need a
like
magic,
it's more like sewage than it is water.
like a magic packed tape measure of some sort.
Oh, yeah.
You got a packed rope with
No.
a weight on the end of it,
I do have a regular rope that I can tie a weight on the end of, though.
like a rock.
I was thinking maybe more like a hammer.
I
'Cause I've
mean,
got two of them.
if you want to lose a hammer to some sewage,
Like I said, I've got two of them. What am I doing with them?
why the fuck do you have two hammers? Are they like? They're not like war hammers. They're like chisel
No,
hammers.
One of them is because it comes with like the climbing pitons, like the spikes that you drive into
Yeah.
walls.
Mhm.
And then the other one was some other thing that like it was just part of the package. Same reason I had two crowbars at the start of this adventure.
It's like an explorer's kit and like an explorer's kit and a dungeoneer's kit.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna tie a hammer at the end of my 50 foot of hemp rope and dunk it in and see how far it sinks.
Okay, the hammer floats.
The hammer floats.
No, not really. Hold on.
Bad news, guys. This water's different than steel.
It's magic water.
Hold on. Let me see if the notes say that there is a depth to the well before I start.
Man, if the hammer floats, those trolls must have been super strong to swim that liquid.
Seriously.
God.
They had like
How
18
long
strength.
does that, the fire cone thingy you gave me, how long does that last?
1 minute on concentration. So 12 seconds had passed between me granting it to you and the combat, so you've got it for 40 seconds.
No, that's fine. I just was wondering if something else pops out. Yeah.
Breathe some fire into the well. See if you can cook off some of the murkiness so I can see down
I
better.
cannot cook off the murkiness.
Not with that attitude.
But I mean, I could maybe.
Okay.
No, I can't, like.
As you dip the hammer down into the well, slowly, foot by foot, it never touches the bottom.
So it's at least 50 feet deep.
Huh.
Does it touch a troll?
Yeah.
And then you get pulled in.
No way. I'm letting go of that rope with a quickness.
Bye.
No.
Is the Chimera body still in the other room? We could always plug it with that.
Proper respect.
Besides, that thing's full of holes.
Oh,
So many
that's
things.
true.
It would sink.
Shouldn't the one dead troll body have fallen on top of that ran?
It sunk.
Right, on top of.
I mean, it's like way down there. You can go fish it out if you want. And like, I don't know, stretch its skin over the top.
The
Yeah,
one
let's-
that got away would have had to wiggle past his dead friend. If he's
Let's-
further.
He would have.
Why don't we throw the other dead troll in? I mean, especially on the one we have. Just
Let's
kick 'em.
plug it with meat.
Yeah.
And bones, I mean, it'll at least take it a couple of hours.
Are you doing this on purpose? Plug it with meat and bone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you not?
I'm gonna go get some rocks to put in the hole, and then I'm gonna put the other troll in it, and then I'm gonna put some more rocks in, and I'm gonna continue this for 6 hours until they're done with their long rest.
Okay.
You're like a child trying to like plug some kind of like water hole. It's like if I throw enough pebbles in, it will be full one day.
After I wake up in another hour, whatever, I will help him plug it.
Does he tell you about this plan, or do we all just go to sleep and you wake up to watch? What the fuck are you doing?
Look, I'm taking care of it.
I fixed the problem, he says maniacally.
It was like this when we got here. It was old Run's house when we got here.
Totally like this when we get there.
All right.
Yeah.
You spend the next 4 hours or 6 hours, however fucking long, filling it with rocks.
As we're resting.
And
And I'm
You've
playing
cleared-
Little Red.
you have cleared out all the debris that was in that one room. And it is still not filled in.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be full. It just has to have a solid layer at the bottom that'll be a pain in the dick to get through.
It might.
Between the 2 dead trolls and an entire room full of rocks.
Oh, wait, you threw the troll down there as well?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
layered it like a trifle.
I love
Like
it
a
when
troll.
y'all get rid of corpses instead of fucking them.
Well, I mean, I didn't say we didn't do that first.
You did, it's already gone. I can't undo it being gone.
Just gone.
There was no fucking.
No, we were showing proper respect. I thought you'd appreciate it.
I definitely appreciate that amount of proper respect.
Yeah, we showed proper respect to Run's house.
Do you have some chalk? Do you want to write that on the wall?
Yeah, I'm gonna cross off safe and write Run's house.
Okay.
Can I just say how alarmingly large the die would have had to been for me to roll what my initiative actually is?
Oh, what is a D 5600 or 56,446? What are the chances of a crit?
What are the chances?
All right. It's 10:30.
This might be a good stopping point.
Y'all have fully rested.
Yeah.
Gundren is still captured or missing. Hint, hint. He's captured.
Has been for what, 12 hours now?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
9 hours. You were gone for an hour during your little adventure,
Yeah.
and then you took an 8-hour rest. 8-hour long rest.
And me and Smokey were able to hold off a whole bunch of snake people in that time.
Yeah, that was fun.
Barely.
Barely,
Only
yeah.
'cause
That
my
was barely.
Spectre had been in there and injured a few of them.
He injured the most important one. That guy came in with like 80% health.
Yeah, speaking of, are trolls humanoids?
I don't think so. They are considered giants. So no.
Okay.
All of the trolls that died were dealt fire damage, correct?
Yes.
Yep. All of the trolls were dealt fire damage. The first thing Scott did was blow them up.
You can't kill them unless you kill them with fire or acid.
You might be able to kill them.
Troll 101.
Who knows this? Numeragas or Numi?
Numi knows this.
Who did take?
He is more knowledgeable on the lore of the world.
He's a dwarven wanderer, so he was wandering out in the wilderness, so he knows shit.
All right, that's all I've got unless y'all want to continue, but I don't think I can continue much longer.
No, I'm done. I got stuff to do.
All right, say bye-bye, Twitch.
Bye, Twitch.
I don't think anyone was watching us.
Hey, we had 3 viewers for a minute there.
You were one of them.
Well, yeah, but I don't